Hi people, what's up? How you are doing? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be watching this video. We're going to be seeing woke people making fools of themselves #3. So I'm guessing like there's a #1 and a #2. So I'm expecting to see a lot of woke people's comments, statements, conversations, lots of things they say that they expect everybody to fall in line with. Okay, so but before we dive into the video, I'm okay. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, so good to have you here. Do want to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Let's dive straight into it.
Okay, so this is Bonnie.
Here it comes.
She is my little vegetarian.
Almost there.
Okay. Now, no, don't eat that.
Vegetarian is eating the meat.
No.
Vegetarian is just eating the meat. We saw that.
Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, binary, all colors of the rainbow.
They're in a cult. They're in a cult. It's got all. I mean, Mark Andreessen, who's a brilliant venture capitalist guy, explained it to me
really
in very clear terms. Like what the definition of a cult is, how you can get excommunicated, how you get shamed for having differing opinions, the group think, the whole. He's like, it's a cult. And he's right. He's 100% right.
Yeah.
It's just hard to say because then people in the cult will attack you. But they're not attacking you for a reasonable... It's not logical, like the way they're attacking you. They're attacking like someone attacks religious beliefs.
Yeah.
And some of these religious beliefs, it gets into these weird gray areas, like trans people in women's bathrooms. Like, says who? Says who? How do you know that's a real trans person? How do you not know that's a creep that wants to pull his out in front of kids?
He has a point.
Those are real.
And
if that guy was a convicted sex offender. Yeah. And he was doing that. Look, those guys are real. It doesn't mean trans people aren't real also, but those guys are real.
Yeah.
And to even say that those guys are real, you get excommunicated. You get treated like you're a Nazi.
Hey!
What? He probably
Do not get up in my face like this. You do not want to be playing this game.
We can't talk man to man?
I don't think that's possible.
That's not possible? Why?
I don't think it's possible because there's only one man standing in this aisle right now. Now sit down, little miss. Before I go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get TSA to come on this plane and haul you off. You want to make that big of a show about it?
Why would they haul me off?
You want to make that big of a show because you're not confirming the docket that I have.
You don't want to identify me as such?
The government chose what to identify you when you were born in a hospital. They wrote M or F next to your birth certificate.
Okay, it's my life.
That was dictated by a power much greater than mine.
And I don't feel that way.
A higher power than me. I'm not the authority.
I'm a man.
I'm not the authority that assigned you.
You need to get. She need to get up
out
out
of
his
face. Authority at all.
She need to get up out of his face.
I agree. Thank you, sir. If you continue this display, if you cannot confirm what my docket says here, that there are in fact 2 ladies sitting in this aisle,
there is one.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Correct. There is one lady and one man.
Well, that's not what it says I need in these seats in order to fly. So if you're going to continue to fight the facts that I'm looking at right here, then I'm going to have to haul you off because you could be a dangerous person. We don't know. We have no way of confirming
because I identify as a male.
Because you're not the person on my list. You're not the person on my list.
A man?
It's a simple... one of 2 answers.
Are you mad because I'm more man than you?
There's no gray zone.
Is that what you're mad about?
Is it really that big of a deal?
You want to get up in my face right now? I don't need this job. Look, you want to play big and tough, man?
Okay, this attendant. You should take it easy.
What?
No, don't lose your job. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job.
You're right. I'm better.
Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job.
You're better than that.
Don't lose your job.
You're not good enough to identify me.
Sit down, ma'am.
Because in court, that's not gonna be. In court, that's not gonna be a man. Don't lose your job. Don't lose your job, brother. Don't lose it.
That's a good point.
In court, that's not a man.
This guy obviously doesn't care what this person.
This attendant really has the time. Oh my god, wait, does she actually think she can beat him up? Like, if they should put them in a boxing ring now, does she actually think she can actually beat this guy? Why? Like, these guys, you're so funny. If you want people to actually see you as a man, you have to actually calm down, because the right way of thinking, you look like a woman, you sound like a woman, you look like a woman, and I'm very sure if you're taken to the hospital, they will confirm that you're a woman, right? You're a female, you're a lady. So you trying to force and what you identify on us, on people, doesn't even make sense. Now you're trying to look up to him like as if you can actually, if they put 2 of you in a boxing ring, can you actually beat him up? This guy, oh my god. I mean, the attendant doesn't even care about his job. He's like, you know what, I am up for it. This is interesting.
Doesn't care what this person identifies as on a personal level. He's just trying to do his job.
Yeah.
And your document says woman. That's what he's got down on his paperwork or whatever it is. And you refuse to acknowledge the truth. For what? Just shut up. Tell him, yeah, I'm a woman, which everybody can see. So why don't you just confirm it? And then you can get on with your flight. Do you really think you're going to argue your way out of this one? And they're going to be like, okay, no, this is the airlines. They do not play. If you act up, you're going to get dragged off the plane. And shout out to the other guy who said it's not worth it. In court, that's a woman. Facts.
Ma'am. Don't assume my gender. Yeah, I don't do that. Don't assume your gender. What are your pronouns then? They and Z and princess. Princess?
Agendas.
Damn.
How long have you been a liberal?
Probably 5 to 6 years, maybe.
And you were a conservative prior to becoming a liberal?
Very much.
And what made you become a liberal?
I got a little older, a little smarter.
Oh, you
grew out of it. Yeah.
From conservative to liberal.
I was tired of being an idiot, but yeah.
So you woke up one day, you know what, I'm tired of being a man. I want to be a liberal.
I think there are plenty of men that are liberal.
Not real men.
You really think so?
Men who are liberals are betas.
A little bit of why you believe fighting for transgender athletes to compete in the categories they'd like to in sport is so important.
This issue, people like to say that it's a complicated issue, and I don't actually think it is. I think it's very simple. It all boils down to, do you actually think that trans women and intersex women are real women?
No.
Fuck no, baby.
No.
And are really female?
No.
Or not? And if you do, it's very simple. Just stop policing who counts as a real woman.
It's so simple. You just need to believe that I'm a woman, even though you know I'm not. Just believe it. By the way, nobody in the whole world actually thinks this person is a woman. Even the people who pretend that they believe this person is a woman. If there was a lie detector test and I said, do you believe this is a woman? And they said yes, the lie detector results would say, bullshit.
Because who gets singled out for scrutiny is based on white women's conceptions of femininity. And that's being weaponized against trans people too. So it's a fear of protecting the fragile, weak, cis white woman from the rest of us.
So there are many who born biologically women who will say, but you have an unnatural advantage over me, and that makes the sport unfair. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, there's lots of ways you can respond to that. So the first is the very language of you were born and I'm not biological somehow, like I don't think I'm a cyborg. So like this idea that like, oh, you're not a biological woman. Well, I am a woman, that's a fact. I am female, so all my identity records, my racing license, my medical records all say female, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm made of biological stuff, so I'm a biological female as well.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
So you started off by saying,
did you guys hear what she said? Please, I would love you to actually rewind and go back to listen to what she said. Are you joking me? I said, are you joking? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Like, are you kidding me? What did she just say? You're a woman. So that means they don't believe there is anything called like a biological woman. Because she's claiming that she's a biological woman. That's a trans woman saying she's a biological. So insane. Oh my gosh.
Off by saying, yeah, there's loads of ways you can answer that. And that's what you came up with. Well, my documents, they say that I'm a woman and I'm made of biological stuff, so I must be a biological woman. It's almost like a normal person saying, I want to compete in the Paralympics, and you let them do it just because they say they're disabled.
Not really. Lincoln Riley, an innocent young woman who was killed by an illegal. That's right. But how many of thousands of people being killed by illegals?
Okay, so if you don't know what that's about, that was about Lincoln Riley. the 22-year-old nursing student who was killed last month on February the 22nd by an illegal immigrant. And that lady in the crowd was saying to Joe Biden, say her name. Anyway, then he went on to say about how many people are killed by illegals. And of course, the left was more outraged by the fact that he called the murderer an illegal. So check this out.
Look of surprise on your face when you walked into the chamber and you saw Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. It was priceless. You feigned shock at seeing her. But during your response to her heckling of you, you used the word illegal when talking about the man who allegedly killed Laken Riley.
An undocumented person. And I shouldn't have used illegal. It's undocumented. And look, when I spoke about the difference between Trump and me, one of the things I talked about on the border was that the way he talks about vermin, the way he talks about these people polluting the blood. I talked about what I'm not going to do, what I won't do. I'm not going to treat any of these people with disrespect.
So you're apologizing to the criminal who came into the country illegally and committed a murder against a US citizen who was born there. And you didn't apologize for the fact that you let him in. No, you're apologizing that you called him an illegal immigrant when you should have called him undocumented. So you're more concerned that the murderer is not offended. I just can't imagine how the mother of the victim must feel after hearing that. Like, it's actually disgusting.
I almost walked out today and I'm crying in the back room right now and I almost cried on the floor. It's just, I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store and there's so many customers and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store and there's so many customers. And they're like, and then people are yelling at me because they don't have their orders ready. And they don't know what to do. I can't do it. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just like talking to each other. And they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck?
Rule of thumb, if they don't
I'm so sorry, I'm laughing.
Who the shooter is, he's not a white male.
Super bullshit.
We have some idea.
What?
If it were a white man shooting, we'd know.
Well, we don't know. But they haven't.
That's how we know it's not a white man. I can tell you that much.
But you think they're repressing that reporting?
They wouldn't tell us about the transgender woman that shot up the Christian school for what, like a year? San Bernardino out here. Remember the crazy terrorist Muslims? That's when I first noticed, they're not telling us who it is. It's not a white male. The longer they go without telling you, it's not a white male.
Okay.
You just don't believe that my dog's a vegetarian, so I have this set up right now. For you guys to see, we have this really gross, it's like a beef, like dog food. And then I have this delicious green salad. So I'm gonna bring her out and we're gonna see which one she likes. Also, my dog is very healthy. She loves greens, she loves her salad, and I don't force her to eat her salad. It's what she likes.
Wait for it.
Wait, okay. Okay, so this is Bonnie.
Here it comes.
She is my little vegetarian.
Almost there.
Okay. Now, no, don't eat that. No, eat that salad. Look, salad.
He's actually eating the beef.
Your quick one. No.
Your dog is not vegetarian.
Oh!
This is like the same as when you see them delusional parents and they have a 4-year-old and they say, oh yeah, my 4-year-old is actually non-binary. No, the fuck, they're not. This is the same thing. This person here has a lifestyle choice, whatever, that's your choice, that's great, but you're now pushing it onto an animal. And these people say they're against animal cruelty. I'm pretty sure that's cruel if you have a dog who pretty much need to eat meat and you're just saying, nope, you're not going to eat meat, you're going to eat what I want you to eat. It's a dog, it's not even a human. They want to eat meat. They say, oh yeah, no, they want to eat that. No, they don't. They've just got no fucking choice because that's all you're giving it. Honestly, these people are delusional, and that's enough of that shit today. So if you got this far in the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for all the support. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I totally agreed with what he said right now. He said that this is just compared to parents who say their children are non-binary, their children are this and that, where naturally they have their true genders naturally. So it's like forcing a gender on them that is not really there. I mean, I think a dog is a carnivore. It eats more flesh. A dog is a meat eater. So you saying your dog is vegetarian, that is not likely to a dog. A dog naturally will want to take meat over vegetable. So even if a dog eats veggies, right, the dog naturally is inclined to eating meat. So that's how you coming out to, and I mean the dog just did what a dog would do. It will go for the meat instead of the vegetable. I mean, it's so delusional. I mean, there's so many videos in this. There are so many videos, I mean, woke people videos in this particular video. So let me know which video was a highlight for you and why. And there was one about Joe Biden and the illegal immigrant that killed somebody. Oh my gosh, let me know what you guys think about that particular video. I mean, why would he even apologize? It's like he's apologizing. Do you understand what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you guys think about it, and then the other story. So if you have anything to say, contributions, additions, anything to just light up the mood, let's know in the comment section. Okay, do well to like this video if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Of course, it's a like. Thumbs up, like, it's the same thing. Okay, share, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.